Good morning. My name is JeannaSammons from McGoffin County High School. This is my student, Trenton Russell, who is going to do the bulk of my presentation today because he actually participated in the activities that we did. But my project is Amor de Ceramica. We do have some examples up here at the end of the presentation if you'd like to see what they did. Students have a high level of interest in art from other cultures. One of the biggest things when you're teaching a culture or teaching another language is actually the art or music or any kind of other, interesting things that make it so unique. We had a lack of opportunity to experience any kind of the creation of art in Spanish class. I talked to the students about this. They had a high level of interest in learning. We just never had the opportunity. And this year we're in a brand new building. It's a show place. I will brag on it. Anybody who hasn't seen it, please come and see our school. We're so proud of it. With that being said, we thought this would be a great opportunity to get something in our classroom that we could actually go in depth with Mexican pottery. And my colleague who's after me, Miss Parsons, we actually did this together. And here, let Trenton talk a little.
Hello. Here you can see pictures of both our teachers that were teaching us kind of a little bit about everything. Right here you can see in this picture is like modern examples from now. And here's just another of like just a pot that was made and stuff. And then right here, everybody that was in both of these classes, you got to take a quiz. And this is the quiz you can see. And you just had to distinguish between the 5 different stages and all that. And then we took all of them in. And then here's the results from the quiz. So right here, 0 missed, 3, and then you can see right here in the results of all that. So then you can see here pictures of people making the clay pots.
If you'll look at these pictures, we actually did the hand building model, which I knew absolutely nothing about until we started this project. She did something a little bit different, but here the kids actually formed those pots with their hands. The pinch method. He could tell you more about that.
Reach me the green pot. This is an example of the pinch method to make a pot. You kind of just get a lump of clay, like a big ball, and you just kind of start pinching it in to make this. So that's a final product. Wow. Oh, okay. This is the kiln that actually fires the clay to make it hard, like glass kind of. You can just see it right here. This is in the room. These are like the first step before you can actually paint them and make them glazed. This is called a bisque. And you have to put them in there, and after they're kind of dried out, then you put them in there and they fire to make them harder. And this is when you actually paint them, and that's before you actually get them done, and then they turn to a glossy glass color. This is some completed projects. We have most of these right here in front if any of y'all would like to come see them. This is quiz 2, and you can see that more kids actually did better after they did the hands-on with the clay. So, and this is some individual results from 28 students.
The point of the quiz, we did the quiz after just a lecture. That was the first set of results that he talked about, and then we did the quiz again after the hands-on to see which way the students learn better. Now, me personally, I would rather be lectured to and take notes. I'm old school. But as you can see, the students actually did better when they had the opportunity to get their hands in there and touch the clay and actually work with the pots. So there are the results. 20 people improved, 8 people stayed the same, and 0 of our students regressed. So there was actually a big improvement with the hands-on. These are the resources that we use: clay tools, the kiln, glaze, and stilts. That's what we did with our grant money. And that's the end. Thank you so much.